I think I know why the general outcry to this movie seems to be that it was made by AI or that it looks really cheap. The final look of the film actually hurts the intended effect of this movie. Let me explain why. Because this movie is relying on audiences' prior knowledge of animation for its emotional anchor, the specific look that this movie goes for makes it feel like an animation that's intended for television. You see, TV animation is supposed to be made fast and cheap. There's nothing wrong with that, it's just a different workflow than feature animation. In CG animation, there's lots of things that the so-called Pixar look requires. One of these things is motion blur. Motion blur is what you see in a camera when an object is moving too quickly for a single frame to capture it. The way that this is accomplished in 3D animation is that the computer has to generate a lot more information before it can render the frame. When it comes to making animation for television, this is not a luxury that's always able to be afforded by the production. Because the team on Wish was going for a storybook and watercolor feel, this meant that the motion blur had to be turned off. By paying homage to the animation style of Snow White and Pinocchio, they unintentionally created an effect that audiences today happen to associate with animation that's cheap.